Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. A little bit early today. So I can make sure the sound's working. Now I gotta check every time. Okay, it is working. Okay, so if you guys want to check out this the series Sliders, it's available to stream on Peacock and also available for digital purchase on Amazon and Apple TV. All right, let's get started with the show.
What if you could revisit brand new worlds right here from your headphones, where anything is possible? Same shows, different perspectives. We've found the gateway.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sliding Through Dimensions. I'm your host Eric, along with Judy and Xander. So today we're going to be talking about Season 3, Episode 15, Paradise Lost. So the original air date for this episode was January 31st, 1997. So let me see, I have a little synopsis here. The Sliders land on a world where no one is over the age of 30, but soon realize the town's dirty secrets. So what'd you guys think of the episode?
I didn't really like it.
I didn't like it either. It's the most I've ever felt the acting.
Really?
Like it is the most I ever feel like, oh, they're just acting. You know? I think especially with the scenes where it's just Quinn and and
the lady.
And the lady.
Yeah.
Yes, especially when they're talking to the other townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it really is just, I don't know. Like I feel like taken away. Like I can realize it's all fake in my mind, I guess. I don't know.
Do you think it has to do with like the setting, like the back lot and everything?
No, it's really the dialogue to me.
Oh, really?
It feels so. I don't know. It feels so cold when they
It
talk.
almost felt like we were dropped into a middle of an episode. Like it didn't really feel like it had.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess. Let me see. What was the rating for this one?
It was lower than
it was,
the last
it was
one,
low.
right?
Yeah. Slide Like an Egyptian was 6.7, and this one was a 6.5. So 2
I
points
think
down
even
from
that's
that.
like generous.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
I forget. Did you guys like Slide Like an Egyptian?
I don't really like Slide Like Egyptian, but compared to this episode, I think I definitely like Slide.
I would
Like
probably
Egyptian.
Kind of like take me
more.
back.
I think I'm
to
really
Egyptian.
tired of terrible CGI monsters.
Well, that's what
Oh,
it was
I
though in the
know.
90s, though.
I know,
Like,
but I feel like
it's too
I don't
expensive to do
know.
practical.
then just
I
do
guess,
off
but
screen.
or don't do monsters. I don't know.
Yeah, don't do monsters. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. I don't think there has to be monsters. We've had plenty of episodes where there is no.
Where the human
is the monster. Yeah, yeah.
Well, technically, I mean, the
also-
humans are kind of monsters in here. Too.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. And I also just felt like, I don't know. And there wasn't much of a story to it. I
Uh-huh.
guess is maybe my thing.
Yeah.
It sort of feels like you're watching the lottery episode again, but instead of it being like an actual lottery, it's more like a monster now
Yeah.
that eats people, that has to eat people.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand what. Well, I mean, I guess. I don't understand how the gift really, what the gift is,
Oh, like
and
how,
Yeah,
how
they don't
it
go
gives,
into it.
Yeah, they
and
don't
how
go
it
into-
gives them whatever it gives them. You know.
You can just say
Yeah.
it. Yeah. The episode starts off with them all eating shit into the beach.
No,
Yeah.
the guys.
No.
In the
Oh,
tent.
that's right!
Yeah.
Yeah, so
See,
it opens
that's
up-
what I'm
See,
saying,
that's
like,
how you're right. I really am like
It opens
So it
up.
opens up. There's this guy. He's
Michael.
like,
We find out his
yeah,
name.
it's
Yeah.
Michael, played by Todd Babcock.
That sounds like a big
It's
last name.
That's not a good name.
I don't know what he's been in before. Let me see. I guess he's got some credits here. He was on Star Trek Voyager. He was on Planet of the Apes. Oh,
The remake?
the first remake. So the one done by
Oh my god, the one by Tim Burton.
by Tim Burton. Yes, he
Oh,
was in that. I don't know
wow.
what he played in there.
Wait,
Extra,
which was the one
probably.
by Tim Burton?
Someone with Miley Cyrus.
With
Hmm?
Miley
Miley
Cyrus.
Cyrus not in it. No, it's
Isn't there
it's,
Cyrus in it?
I don't know. There's a Cyrus in there, but
I swear to God, there.
Not
the
the
main
one-
guy is what's his name? One of the
Wasn't-
other guys. His name's escaping
Oh,
me right now.
isn't Mark
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg
He's the
is
main
in
character.
it.
He's the
Tim
main
Burton
guy.
did that
Marky
Yeah,
one?
Tim
Mark.
Burton did that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he did that one.
interesting.
We've never
you
seen
seen that
it.
one?
No, we've never seen it. It's
Yeah,
the
we've
only...
seen it together.
Oh, you two have? Oh, I've never
Yeah.
seen it though.
I have to rewatch it. I guess that guy.
I just
who's-
know the
you-
cover.
We didn't watch it when we were watching all those Planet of the Apes.
No,
we only
because
watched
that
the
was like its
OG.
own thing.
Oh,
Nothing
only
can
part
touch on those types of Planet of the Apes films.
I don't know if there was supposed to be
Oh,
another one following
it was
that,
Planet of the
but yeah, maybe it didn't do well enough to warrant a
Yeah, it didn't.
follow up to it. But yeah, no, there was.
That's
its
weird
own
that
thing.
we watched the new ones because the new ones
Well, 'cause the new ones
technically
had
aren't
more.
part of the. Or I
Like-
guess are the new ones considered part of the old ones?
No,
They're a separate timeline now.
yeah,
Technically.
Yeah, then why didn't we
But they
watch
do
Marky
kind of
Mark's?
follow similarly. I mean, they do
I mean,
similarly
we could have watched
follow
it if you wanted to.
the prequel storyline that we kind of see.
I don't think
It's just
anybody
funny
wanted
that
to
we
watch it.
watched all those movies, but the one with Marky Mark in it.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
it opens
Because all
up
the
with-
other ones are good. That's why.
I know the other ones are decent.
I don't. I know
Love 'em.
I watched it, but I don't remember anything
Yeah.
The Marky
about
Mark
it. I
one?
guess.
The first one we actually saw in theater when it first came out with the
Yeah,
newest
that
remake
one
ones.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other ones we just watched. Oh no,
We
and
watched it
then,
on
and then the
Hulu.
latest one we watched in theater
Oh yeah, we saw that
because
one.
we
in
watched
theaters.
all the other ones here at the
Mhm.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
Good
do
watch.
a
Planet Apes
just
podcast.
a short mini series
Fucking
podcast of the Planet of
eight-
the Apes.
eight episodes. Yeah.
I'm like, we know nothing about them. What can we really say? I mean, I guess we don't really know much about this show
Slide
either.
into that.
Yeah, so this one opens up. Michael, his character,
He's talking
he's
on the phone.
he's on the phone. He's I thought he was actually talking to somebody, but apparently he was leaving
know.
a message for his partner. I guess he's picking up some weird
But
seismic
he also
activity.
sent her a fax. Apparently, we find out
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So
He's
voicemail
good.
and fax.
so he's got his whole setup there. He's doing some. I don't. Did they say like what they
He
were?
just said
Seismic
that there was
activity?
seismic activity.
Yeah, so I
But
don't know.
the weird thing is, he's like, there's seismic
Seismologists?
activity,
I
but it's
guess.
underground. But isn't that where seismic activity originates from?
I think so.
The tectonic
Well, yeah,
plates.
tectonic plates are underground.
Right?
Oh, did we
Yeah.
really go?
So I don't know, but I guess he said the readings were weird. So like he was like, I think I found
It
something.
didn't make sense for
like-
an earthquake.
Yeah.
so
for
that's why
an
he was
earthquake,
calling
I
it. He
guess.
kind of thought like, oh my god, this is weird. So I got to tell somebody else about this.
He's like, I need to tell somebody.
Hello, mom.
But apparently, she didn't care enough to pick up the phone.
Well, yeah, she didn't answer the phone. So he left her message, and then these townspeople come in to his tent,
Group of
grab
guys,
him,
Yeah.
and then they
Throw 'em
they
into the
take him down like
beach.
to this cove section of like the beach, and they
And they
lower
put
him
near
down.
a
They leave him
cave.
there like near a cave, and there's sand around, and then they pull up the ladder, and he's all like, "What's going on?" And then
Starts
you
sinking in.
start seeing like
You know,
start
like a
seeing
There's like
worm.
a little
like
warp effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
On the
little
fucking
worm or
ground.
something underground.
Like you can tell there's like a worm
Something
under
burrowing
there.
under,
Yeah,
and it
it's
like it
moving
comes around.
And then he's like running around, and my first thought was like, go to the water, just go and jump into the water.
Not only that, you had like that elevated rocks area where he could have gone.
I
on
guess
top of.
maybe he's like, I don't know what this is, so like, but he just
Yeah, his
kept on the
ideas.
sand.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It wasn't doing a good job.
Maybe
of
he
Like, there's a
avoiding
lot of like errors, and like, oh, we easily could have just avoided this by doing
True.
this. and this
I mean, but I guess
instead,
it
trust
doesn't
me.
really like
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
the story forward if
So-
it just gets on the rock.
it. Yeah, he's like, "What were you guys doing? What's going on here?
What is that?
What is that?" Okay, I'm gonna go back to my work.
But
Not cool, guys.
yeah, he ends up getting got by whatever
Yeah, he
is
gets
under there.
eaten.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
gets like
Consumed
taken
into the sand.
like taken into the
Yeah.
sand, which is pretty cool. I did like that.
I actually do like that's actually
I wanna
practical,
know how
so
they
that's
did
pretty
that.
good. It's probably just like
They probably have like just a hole, and then
just
you
like a
fall
whole like
through it.
under part. You think it's like a whole setup where they like. I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
probably
That was
did
cool though.
something.
That was
yeah,
I
was
did like
good.
that.
Yeah.
It might have been because they were close enough to where it could just be like a separate section, and everything is like above
It's
ground.
raised up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way, it looks
It's good.
It
That
looked
actually
good.
does look good. Yeah, that's
Um,
practical.
So then, like,
And then
okay, so
you
he
hear the
disappears.
townspeople here go. They go, "She's still hungry."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we see the goop here as well?
No,
we
leaving
can
them?
see the
That's
goop
what- sorry.
later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
and
in
then
my
it-
mind, I hear them and I think to myself, like, "Oh, it's probably someone they went to high school with, and she's a mutant now, and she's like some sort of weird monster that's like eating people."
Yeah.
That's what my mind went.
yeah. So I think right after that,
And then I
then it
think
does
the
the
opening-
opening credits.
Yeah.
And then it's
And-
them
and
eating
then-
shit. in the
Yeah, it's
sand,
them.
yeah.
They come. The whole gang
All
comes
face first.
flying in, and then Rembrandt makes a comment. He's like, I don't like this new
They
timer.
all end up with sand in
In
their
their
mouth.
mouth.
Like they all
Yeah.
end up face down on the
Disgusting.
sand,
on the sand.
and they all have sand on their mouth, but the professor.
Good.
Yeah, that's true.
First, he's like, how you
He's like, I'm not
understand?"
doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one likes the new timer. Apparently, what does Wade say? She's like she doesn't say it biffs our landing. She's like all
No,
our landings
have been
something.
like disastrous or something like
she
that.
says something. She says a
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm sorry. He's like, Quinn's like, I'll keep adjusting it until we find the landing that we like.
I guess now it's just like they land wherever. They can land anywhere in the world now. I don't know.
Oh, it seems more based in Los Angeles.
Still.
Still.
Well,
True.
this one wasn't
isn't
necessarily
this
Los
isn't
Angeles,
LA,
yeah.
but the people were from LA.
They're
They
like,
drove
they're like,
from
they're
LA.
not too far from
Oh.
LA.
Yeah, I guess they're not too
guess.
far.
Whatever
This is
town
like
they're in.
Redondo Beach, man.
We're over here in Malibu.
But yeah, their landings are bad. They're tanked. All of our landings have been tanked or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then there's like a lady who's like,
changing
her
a tire.
tire.
And then there's this guy who's like coming
Slowly,
up like with like
quietly.
the thing the
Like a
tire
tire.
iron
Yeah.
to change the tire. And it looks like he's about to hit her in the back of the head, which I think he is.
Yeah.
And then Quinn comes over like the hill right there, and he sees, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He's
Hey,
like,
he's on knock it off.
I'm just
helping
helping
her.
her change the
Yeah.
tire. He's like, I'll take her from here. He's like, all right, fine. I got other stuff to do anyways. And he just takes off. And then Quinn's all like, he didn't look AAA certified or something like that.
Oh, material, like auto club material or
Yeah.
something.
She's like, yeah, it's one of those weird people from the town.
And so she says she's looking for her
Her
assistant.
Or is it
which-
assistant?
She-
Or
She
partner?
said partner.
I think
I
That's
thought
what
she said
partner.
assistant. I heard the word assistant.
partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, partner. I have a partner.
And,
Assistant isn't a partner.
partner,
Assistant is
yeah.
somebody who helps you.
I use partner.
They're beneath you. They work.
and
Definitely.
that's what
But
that's,
then we
Lori?
come
Yeah.
to
Her name's
find out
Lori?
that
Yeah.
I thought Lori. I thought it was
Yeah, Lori.
Tori.
No, Lori. It says
Shoot,
Lori
man.
Miller.
Taking a tar.
I think I kept writing her down as Tori in here.
Lori.
But
Yeah,
then
it's
we
credited
find
here.
out that, or you come to some eyes that the guy in the beginning was her partner.
Yeah. Whether they were romantic involved or not, who knows?
No,
But,
they were just
They were just lab partners.
yeah, they were just lab partners.
Some boyfriends.
No, they were just lab partners.
Yeah, so Gwen's all he goes, and I thought they were gonna full on like change the tire, but it looks like she had already got it on, and he just like tightened up like a lug nut real quick.
I
And that was
get.
it.
I know when he goes, he says that line. He's like, "I have the world record. Or I hold a record for the fastest like tire change."
Yeah,
Which I guess maybe is supposed to explain why he was only down there for like 10 seconds.
Is that good?
but like, what was she tightening it with if she didn't have a tire iron? Because he
Her
got
bare hands.
Damn.
What else? You gotta
So
use,
I'm like,
you gotta use the tools.
I'm like, how did you
you're
take off the
given.
tire? You didn't even have the car jacked up. Where's the car jack?
You don't need
I
it. It's a
know, she
Jeep,
didn't
man.
need
You
them.
don't
That's
need. You
probably
don't
why
need them
that guy
for.
was trying to help her.
He's
all,
like,
"She
she don't know what
any
she's
of the
doing."
equipment.
She didn't even take off the tire. That's the same flat tire.
But they decide to hitch a ride because I guess the weather. It seems like a
And
storm's
it's gonna
coming in
start
or
raining.
something.
So she's all like, "Oh, I'll give you guys a ride. I'm going into town anyways." So they roll up into town, and it's the back lot over there. It's that
Is that the
yes,
section
it's
with
that section
Jaws?
where Jaws pops up.
Mhm.
It's and
They
it's
filmed
kind of
that
like
one
that fish
show.
stock, and also Murder She Wrote.
It's
Oh,
so
it's
weird.
filmed there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Because when you're there, that it looks
Doesn't look
so
like
tiny.
me,
To think
yeah.
that they film scenes there is really weird.
Does
Works though.
I mean, it seems tiny because like when we pass through it on the tour,
We go through one.
you kind
way.
of go through like far on the far side, so you're not really like up in that area
I guess.
Yeah.
unless you got the VIP experience. Then you
Do you
get
go in
you get
there?
to get off and you
Oh,
get to walk
really?
around right
Yeah.
there and everything.
Oh,
Yeah. One of these days,
you got to swim with the shark.
you get to jump in there with Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're there in the backdrop. They kind of stop in front of this diner and they see like a help wanted sign,
Yeah.
and then they're all like, "Oh, looks like we're gonna have to get some jobs while we're here." And
Oh, yeah, because Wade's like, I'm hungry. Do we have money for food? And he's like, not here.
yeah,
And so then they're like, oh, look at this help wanted sign. Perfect.
and then I guess
So
the owner-
easily
owner,
they get
yeah.
these jobs. Yeah.
yeah, the owner
He just
comes
comes out
out
ass.
and he's all like, "Oh, you guys looking for work?" He's like, I need some help around here." He's like, "Oh, are you the owner?" He's like, "I'm the owner, the cook, the waiter."
Oh, yeah, the manager.
Does it all.
the cook,
Yeah, he does it
everything.
all. And then the professor already like volunteers at Rembrandt. He's like,
You
"Oh,
used
my
to
friend,
cook in the
didn't you
Navy?"
used to cook in the Navy?"
They
And then-
each volunteer something.
Yeah, and
so
then,
the
yeah.
professor
Quinn's-
volunteers Rembrandt, and then
and then
Quinn
Quinn's all like,
volunteers Wade.
"Hey, wait, didn't you wait tables in high
High
school?"
school,
And she's
yeah.
all, "Thanks for remembering."
You know what though? The guy, so the manager had said he had 2 positions open, but he didn't say specifically what they were.
Yeah, he
Well,
I think he did.
Did
He
he?
said it management. Well, he said management. That's how I was like, wait, why is Rembrandt getting that job? But and then
He's finding a general
and then
manager.
I don't
he's
have time
like,
for
got
this.
it.
and waiting. He said the two
Did
positions
he?
because I was like,
I
oh,
don't
that's funny.
remember him saying the position.
He's like, I need an accountant. And it's like the books are screwed right now. I don't know what's going on.
He's on beyond
103 years old.
I am not good with money.
Yeah, so they're both like kind of upset because now there's like stuck. Well, I think it's
Oh,
mostly Wade that's like kind of
Wade,
annoyed,
yeah.
and then
Oh,
Quinn
yeah.
goes
Quinn-
like, we'll get the next one.
next world we'll do the
Yeah,
was it the
professor.
menial work?
Yeah.
And then there's just like, and then
Words-
Wade's all like the next two worlds.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it was like the next world. They don't need money. Like
I
everything
know,
is just-
right?
The next two worlds, like everything's just free.
They didn't even get paid in this world though.
They didn't. They're only
they never
okay,
show it.
and then
Days.
you also find out that they're only there for 3 days.
And change.
Yeah.
So
But they
I'm
do
like,
need
are
to,
they
like-
just getting paid every day in cash? Like
Maybe tips or something. Who knows?
maybe,
Uh,
but then we
they
find
get
out.
by.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah,
they
they're
don't even
able
buy
to,
anything.
they're able to get a room,
Or maybe they just get free food. I don't know.
or maybe the owner's like advancing them the money or something like that for the 3 days of work. Who knows?
Get a total stranger.
I don't know, but you can tell that the owner guy's like kind of
They
got
don't
a crush
know.
on.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So he takes them in, and then as they're walking into the restaurant, there's this old lady. Her name's Trudy. She grabs Wade's hand. She's like, "You need to leave. You gotta get out of here while you can."
Gotta go.
And then the owners are like, "Yeah, it's all right, Trudy. Yeah."
Oh yeah,
trying to
he's
scare
don't
away the new
listen.
people.
Yeah, he's like she doesn't like out of towners. She's
Yeah.
always trying to get them to leave.
Yeah, and then the sheriff's there inside the diner as well. He's there reading the newspaper, and Lori
yeah,
goes up to him. He's like, "Oh, I called earlier. I was calling about my." You're right. I think she does say assistant.
Right?
Yeah,
Because I kept writing down the
Oh,
I think she
assistant.
says assistant.
Partner. At least the first time, it's definitely like I'm looking for my partner.
Xander can't
Maybe.
fathom that a man works
This is
underneath a
assistant.
woman. He's all,
Yes.
no. They work
What
together.
kind of
like-
topsy-turvy
or
world is
she's an
this?
assistant.
I just don't remember in the subtitles ever assistant popping
Well,
up.
I don't know
I don't
because
know.
I wrote
In the
the word
subtitles, I just remember
assistant
partner.
twice, so they would have had to have said that
Oh.
word.
I don't know. Well, assistant
People
partner,
were
either
like,
one.
they're not
They
even
work
paying
together.
attention watching this episode.
It turns out it was her brother. Yeah, so she's all like, "Oh, I called." He's like, "Yeah, well, I went up there and looked. All his stuff is there. I think he might be fine."
He's
Yeah, he doesn't
alright.
really care. At
Yeah,
all.
he of
Yeah,
course
he's
is just
like-
kind of waving, trying to wave her
Yeah,
off.
because he obviously already knows what happened to him. So
Yeah.
he's not gonna waste
I think
his
he was
time.
part of the group that probably took him. Though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
one of the ones that grabbed him. So they're all
Quinn
like,
walks up.
"Yeah." Quinn walks up. He's like, "Oh, are you gonna just sit
Well,
here? Or
she
you gonna
wants
do
a search
something?"
party.
Yeah.
and he's like, "Go ahead and search then if you want."
Yeah, she's like, "This town keeps me pretty busy." And then
Then Quinn
Oh,
comes
it
Quinn's
like,
like,
looks
"Yeah,
like a
looks like it."
hurricane. Yeah, it came through or
he's
something.
he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, you're a real hurricane."
Mhm.
He's like, "I can be." And then one of the guys comes up. Oh, I think it's
The
the owner.
manager,
The manager
no?
comes.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
comes
"Oh,
up
what's
and he
his
tells
name
him,
called?
he's like, "Hey,
We
you
got
have
an
a call."
emergency."
Mm.
And he's like, "See, I told you, this town keeps me busy."
He's all, "I'm so busy." I go, "Oh yeah, that's right." He's all like, "I'm sure it's more important than your horoscope,"
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
because he was like reading the newspaper.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then, of course, so the sheriff takes off, and Quinn's all like, she's like, "Well, how am I gonna search these hills all by myself?" And of course, Quinn's all like, "I'll help you." And the professor will ask around here.
Everybody is just
He's
volunteering
volunteering. He's like,
everybody.
"What
you know?
Fuck.
He's like, "I will help
Yeah.
you. The professor's gonna help.
I guess he got
you.
3 days.
We're
Yeah.
gonna help you out."
Yeah. So and then it cuts from that conversation. It cuts to just like a dead body, like in the
Yeah,
field.
guys like torn apart.
Yeah. It looks like, I think it's the mailman. I think it was the mailman too.
Oh man, how are they
that
gonna
makes
get their
sense.
letter?
Yeah. Well, they have to hire somebody else.
Yeah,
You should've gone to
Professor, you're the
grass.
mailman now.
I know. Huh?
So he goes and talks. I think the guy's name was Bud.
I forget, but
Red
this
hat.
is
Some
you
guy with
do.
a red
This
hat.
is where you
red
see
hat,
the
red
blue
hat.
Let me see
goo, though.
if he's in this. Yes, Bud. is the guy.
Okay.
Yes.
But he's telling him like
He's telling him that he's just the
I guess-
creature's been.
Oh, it's
This
getting
is
more
like
hungrier
the
recently.
furthest inland that.
Oh,
and it's also
that
gone
she's
in.
been in,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. And then he's like, "Well, all right, we'll get rid of this and
Make sure the
make sure you collect all that." It left like a trail,
I
of,
like
this
blue
goop
goo.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
He's like, "Get it all." He's like, so when he said that, I thought like, "Oh, make sure you clean it all
the whole
up."
body and
But
everything.
then he scoops up some with his hand and he eats
Eats it.
it.
I know, and I saw your face. You're all,
Oh,
Yeah,
it
the
is
disgust
so
on your face.
gross.
it's essentially like what it's like. It's secreting it, or is it like is it this
It
poop?
seems to be secreting it
Or it's
after
like,
it
maybe
eats
it's-
someone.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
right.
I
It's
guess
just like
it's poop. No,
I don't know if it's its poop because you wouldn't have like a trail
Tastes
like
good, I
that.
guess. They
So
keep
maybe
eating
it's
it.
just
I know,
like something that
apparently.
secretes out of its skin
after it eat. But
as
okay,
it moves around.
okay.
You don't have to let it
Topside?
eat someone.
After it eats somebody,
Doesn't
But
even
then
actually
we
eat
find
its a
out
whole
it doesn't-
person, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wasteful.
unless she ate it. I don't know,
Well,
but
but
then
no, then she-
decided to save the other.
I mean, we know
two
that, like,
later.
we see later
I don't
on with
know.
Michael.
That's true.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
Sometimes she eats right on the spot. Sometimes she doesn't.
Yeah. So
But
then
when
like
she does, she leaves
so
goo.
after Bud like takes a little licking of it, he starts scooping it into
Licking
it.
of it.
That's what
Once he does, yeah.
he starts scooping it with like a
trough,
little like those gardening little shovels
Yeah,
into like a bucket. It's like slapping it in there.
a trowel.
Yeah.
You know?
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it's called.
Isn't it a spade?
I don't know.
I don't
What the
know.
hell's a trowel then? Did
I
I
don't
just
know.
make that word up in my head?
You're like a trough? Are you thinking of a trough?
Trough?
Yeah. So then from there, it cuts back to Quinn and Lori. They're like, it seems to be like they're heading out I guess back to her car, and they're like in the town. They're in that area of the back lot that's the clock tower area for back to the future.
yeah.
And there's these kids playing soccer.
And they're on the
and-
grass.
No, they're on
no,
the
they're on the
cement.
cement. And
No,
then
not the kids, but they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
They are
They're
on
like on the grass,
yeah,
yeah.
and Quinn and
And Quinn's just like,
Whatever.
why would you play on the cement?
Yeah, you
instead
got
of
all
the
this grass.
Yes,
So
yeah.
they kick the ball, or it rolls over to Quinn. He grabs it,
He
and then
tries to kick
tries to kick it back, and it
Fucking
lands on the
sucks,
grass. He's all
apparently.
like, "Don't worry, I'll get it." And then he starts getting on, and you hear the kids, "Oh my god, what's he doing? Oh god!"
You
And then-
kind of see the grass like
Yeah,
morph
kinda
up,
move,
basically.
yeah.
It gets
So
warped.
it's kind of like tailing Quinn as he's
So
walking
she's
towards the ball,
following
and the
him.
kids are just like all watching, like,
Seeing if he's gonna get
And-
got by it.
and then he makes it to the other end and gives them the ball, and the kids don't even say anything. They're
They
like,
say,
"Thanks,
"Thank
Mister."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. And then he kind of turns around, and you figure you would have seen the grass raised, right? Or you think Lori would have seen them?
Yeah,
following
fucking,
him,
she
right?
should have. I didn't think
Yeah.
of that.
Visually, it looks like you can see
Maybe
it.
she was too, because she does make mention that the kids were watching him, so maybe she was too busy
Oh,
watching
maybe.
the kids.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes.
But,
But,
I
like,
feel
you
like
would
there
have
would have
seen-
been like an
you-
upraised part.
An upright? Well, no, because then if she's gone, it should be down. So if
So
anything,
lower?
maybe a dip.
Like a dip?
Like a dip.
Yeah, but there
Maybe.
should have been a trail of like. But then again, it's grass, so
Yeah.
maybe you're not paying too close attention
Sure.
to it.
Yeah. So then from there, the
The professor
cuts
signing
the
into
professor.
the hotel.
Yeah, he goes to the hotel.
Oh,
Or
that's
the
right.
inn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
and he's
inn.
kind of like asking the check-in lady
about the town, or about the missing people, right?
about Michael.
Oh, if they've seen, yeah, if they've
you've
seen Michael.
She's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know, no
No.
Michael. She's like, are you sure? She's like, oh yeah, I know. She's like, it's a small town. We know.
Oh, like,
like, as
outsiders.
outsiders
Yeah, because
come out.
he asked her too,
And he's like, "Oh,
could you ask
yes."
others if you know?
Yeah, ask your
Oh,
friends.
and then there's that part where she's like, "Oh, put your next of kin down."
And then he's all like, oh, and she's like, oh, it's just what did she say? Like a town ordinance.
Ordinance, yeah.
Yeah, just in case something
And
happens.
then he's like, "We're the only kin we have."
And then she kind of looks at the. I think it's a Bud, right? Is he working there?
Oh,
He's,
I
like,
thought he
cleaning the
was. I
wall?
thought it was the manager at
Parker.
the thing again.
No.
He's that one. He's that guy
It's
in a
not
small
Parker
town
because
where
she's like, we
like,
find out she
he's
doesn't
everywhere.
like Parker.
Yeah. Yeah, so she
But
kind of
yeah,
gives
and
him a
it-
look.
a look of like perfect.
She's like, yeah, and he's all like, yeah,
Thank you.
we're gonna get it.
Mr.
So Rembrandt, I'm sorry, the professor
Professor.
finishes like signing in.
He sees a photo.
Sees a
of
photo
her.
of her, and he's all like, oh, it's a nice photo of you. So like 1941,
I guess it's like the opening,
Opening
of
of
the
the
opening
inn.
of the hotel,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh no, that's not me. That's my.
Grammy.
Oh, did you say her Grammy? Her grandma?
Like
Yeah,
a Grammy,
grandmother.
They're
yeah.
like, oh, he's like, oh, he said what does he say?
The likeness
This
is
is-
uncanny.
yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
She's like, oh yeah, people tell me that all the time.
He's like, huh.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
she gives him the keys. She was like, oh, your room will be ready in 5 minutes. But like after he looks at the picture, just like you hear another lady's voice.
Some other lady
She's
is
like,
there.
she's like, your room's ready. And I'm like, oh,
Where
that's
was
quick.
his room then? Was it there or
It was upstairs, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, so then from there it cuts back to Quinn and
And the lady.
Lori. They're
At the
at
campsite.
the campsite.
At Michael's campsite.
And Michael's campsite. And yeah, and everything looks in place. And they're trying to figure out. She's like, there's no way he would leave all his stuff here like this, like his laptop, his cell phone,
Yeah.
everything. She's like, well, Quinn's like, well, maybe we can figure out, you know, go into his computer and see what's the
what
last
was it-
thing he was
Sent?
checking or sent. Like what happened? Like
he
just
said
pull
something
up
like,
something like
he said something about a
the,
couple
like,
hours
the
before. Yeah,
3
pull up
hours before he
hours
disappeared.
before.
Yeah, which I don't know if you can do that.
I don't
But,
know what they were looking up.
But yeah,
I
so
guess
basically
maybe the
trying to
seismic chart.
see the data that he had pulled up maybe had something to do with his disappearance or something like that.
Maybe.
So she pulls up the data and it shows like, yeah, like a seismic recording. You see like this big thing, and then Quinn's all like, well, that's not how the ordinary is. She's like, well, yeah, because it's like it's just I guess the way it was moving or something like that. It was like just there was something odd about it. And then
Yeah, I guess it was like currently moving.
yeah, I guess there was a side by side because it was showing the recording and then it was showing what was going on right now, and that there was like the movement. So then they get like this tracker thing and get in her Jeep to go track it down and see where the
Yeah.
source of the thing was.
And then it cuts to the professor and
And
Wade
the
and
gang,
Rembrandt.
they're all talking,
They're all at the
yeah.
diner.
They're having lunch together.
Not even
They're on
lunch,
break. They're on
yeah.
break.
They're
Yeah.
just having like a coffee. It's like a
Yeah.
coffee break. So she was like, oh, the professors are like, oh, I've been talking.
No one will
Nobody
say
seems
anything.
to say
Yeah.
anything. Nobody wants
Yeah.
to say anything.
Like whenever you ask questions, they're always like, well, I don't know.
Tight lips.
Yeah, and then the ways are like, oh, it's like it's been weird around here too. Nobody wants me to take their order. They only want to talk to Parker. And then well, I think Rembrandt doesn't really say anything because he's basically in the back cooking.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
And-
Rembrandt gives them that thing
He
of
tells the
like,
professor.
oh, well, I was at the bar in a motel
2
once,
hours.
and I learned everything about that.
Oh, yeah,
city.
he said
I
he
found all
was-
the gossip.
He
of
said it was on tour and he was in the small town. I forget. He said
During
something
hurricane season.
Odessa or something like Mount Odessa.
something. I forget.
But
it
yeah,
was
he
during
said-
hurricane season.
He said, yeah, he was down at the bar and that's where he learned that what the town
The
bar-
mayor had run out with like $20,000.
$20,000
and
for a
then somebody else
And
had
the
slept
doctor
with somebody.
got some. Yeah,
It's like the doctor's wife had slept with another man or something.
something.
Yeah.
Somebody had slept with somebody.
Yeah.
But essentially, he was saying that's where he was getting like
That's
all
where you
the
get the
town
gossip
like
because
gossip.
everybody's drunk.
So he's like
Yeah.
telling the professor he should probably like
And
head
then
down to
professor's
the
like,
bar.
"Ah." He's like, all right, then maybe I will visit the local bar. So so then their break's over. Like I got to go back to work. The professor Rembrandt and Wade go back into the diner, and Trudy grabs Wade again and tells her, you need to leave. You need to get out of here. And then as she's telling him, there's this guy who's coming out who also works in the diner. He's got the food on
And
a
he,
tray.
like, falls,
And then he
yeah.
he falls. It looks like he has a heart attack because he's like, ugh, ugh, and then he like falls down
Yeah.
and drops all the food
And
everywhere.
then he just dies.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
died.
he just
He
dies.
Old
He
age,
falls.
I guess. in the end of it.
Rembrandt tries to go and help him, and the other
And they, like,
townspeople kind of
push
like
him
push him
away.
back. He's like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And then it shows him
And
the
he's
guy, and then he's
old.
old. But I don't even know if they noticed it
No, they didn't know.
because I think that's why the town people were there because they knew.
Yeah,
that was
that's
gonna
why they were
happen.
trying to get him away. But I'm like, so this town somehow is keeping young or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the creature.
But so what did he die of then?
A heart
It's a
attack,
heart
they
attack.
said.
It's a
yeah.
heart
Yeah, he
attack?
just
Yeah.
died because
I
you
guess it
still
only-
So
die.
you can look
just
young, but you're
visually,
so old
you look-
in your.
You're young, and I guess it prolongs your life a little bit, but you're still gonna die either way. Like
That's
from
so-
old age, like
I mean, I
stuff,
guess,
like
but
ailments.
that's so dumb.
Yeah. So then from there, did you
But
did you
also-
write anything down?
Also, before that though, you find out that I guess Wade kind of has a crush on Parker.
Oh yeah,
Like
Oh,
she likes him.
yeah.
Like
And
that
he does
comes out
too.
of nowhere. Yeah.
yeah.
Like Rembrandt's just like, oh, you seem real friendly with him, and she's like, what's not to like? He
looks
seems
like
a lot
my
older
dad.
than I know. She seems a lot older than what he looks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she's like he's not like other guys. I'm like, okay.
Well, she says he's not like he doesn't feel like other guys his age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you
yeah.
see the guy turn old, and you're kind of like, oh,
yeah.
everyone's old.
Everyone's old as fuck.
Everyone is secretly old.
Yeah. So then it cuts back to
To Q and the lady.
Quinn and Laurie, and they're chasing the signal, and it ends up leading them to like this I don't know,
Is that
like
the
a
code?
dirt
to a farm.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
yes,
oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
And
farm.
there's a tractor like kind of like
Sunk
half
in.
into the ground,
Yeah.
and then Quinn's all like, "Where do you think Farmer John went to?" And you just see like
and
a
then you
hat,
see a
farmer's
hat.
hat. It's got the
blue
goo.
and it's got the blue goop all like mixed in on the dirt right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, eaten.
And then they see that the signal
Quinn should
has
have
like
eaten some of that blue goo.
yeah.
It's moved again.
Did
He's
he
like, you know
touch
what?
it?
Let
I don't
me
even
taste
think he
this real
touched
quick.
it.
Well, he grabbed the hat, and the hat.
Oh,
kind
and
of
the hat
had
had
some,
on
but
it,
he
yeah.
didn't like
He didn't touch
it. No, yeah.
So, and then I guess they track the signal and it's going away from them, so they hop back in the car and go after it. And then from there it cuts back to Wade again. And
See, this that
and
part
it's like
felt like it was
raining.
almost like
It's like night now.
I don't know because it's still daylight outside as
It's
they're
still
coming in.
daylight?
I don't know.
okay.
Like all of these things are kind of happening, and I have no idea how they're happening in relation to each
each
other.
other,
Like, has
yeah.
time passed? Has like
I
what's
would
going
assume-
on
well,
here?
At this
figured
point,
it
I
out.
would say so.
Because
it's
she
raining now.
they went to break, right? So they
Yeah.
had coming back from break when that kid died,
Yeah,
It goes
maybe they
to
closed early
Quinn.
because of the deaths.
and then
Oh, yeah, that would make sense,
maybe
actually, yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because then I'm like, because then we cut back to Wade and like Parker's like walking her home.
Yeah, maybe
So I'm
maybe
like,
he got
what's
them
the
out of
time?
there so that the other guys can clean up the mess.
The farmer part also just felt like
Yeah,
that scene kind of did like absolutely nothing.
it just
But to
kind of gave
show
you
you that's
like just
something
another
else.
victim
Yeah.
from their creature, and then
Just to show you more goo.
yeah, and then so Wade gets walked home from Parker. He kind of helps her in the rain, but I guess he did a horrible job with the umbrella because when you come in, you can see the
They're
umbrella looks
all,
all
like,
messed up.
I know they're both like
They're both
just
soaking
soaked.
wet. He's all like, so much for keeping you safe from the rain.
No.
So they walk
And
in.
then
And they're
the
kind of flirty.
innkeeper's like upset that he's there.
Well, she doesn't come in just yet. They're kind of flirty with each other, and he's about to go to kiss her, and that's when
She's all,
she's
get
all
the
like,
hell out of
she's all,
here, Parker.
What are you doing here? She's like, what are you doing here?
Parker,
like, I
get
was
the
just
hell out of my inn.
She's all Wade's like, oh, he was just walking me home. He's like, well, I think she's home now, right?
She's like,
She's
she
the fuck outta
she
here.
did not like Parker being there at all.
Yeah, she doesn't like Parker. I don't know what her thing is against Parker. They never really say.
No, I mean they do because she understands what he's trying to do.
Oh, because he's
That's
getting too
why.
close to outside.
And then I guess
Yes,
people keep
yeah.
saying like no to his request.
yeah.
And she's all like, he's gonna try to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's probably like this fool.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So from there,
Just when she sees that meeting.
Yeah, and then Wade's outside again.
Okay, that's what I mean. Like,
it's
why?
nighttime now, and
Yeah,
Wade's
it's
walking.
nighttime
Because she
now.
was supposed to go meet Parker.
Oh,
That was the
he
thing.
said.
They were supposed to meet up.
They were meet up somewhere.
Yeah, they were supposed to meet up because she's. They say that later. I think somebody else said something about it. But
I don't know. It just felt like she was outside and it was dark all of a sudden.
yeah, she's walking out. She's got the umbrella. She's
like
supposed
following
to go meet
people.
Parker,
She sees,
and then
like,
she
a
sees
group
a
of
bunch,
people.
a group of people going into one of the buildings. I don't know which building it is exactly. I don't know if it was the restaurant or not
I thought
but,
it was a restaurant at
because it had
first,
an
but then
open sign on it,
but
right?
then there was
open,
it's some
close
sort
sign
of
or some shit like
business, but
that.
then they end up in a basement.
Yeah, so she kind of like sees that
I have
it's
no
hears
idea
cult
where this
talking.
place is.
Yeah, she goes
chanting's
down,
going
and
about
as
about
yeah.
a secret.
going down these stairs into
The
like a
blue
basement. There's
light.
like a fencing or a grate that kind of like you can see into the basement without actually having to go all the way down into the basement.
Yeah,
Which is the setup perfectly for her to like kind of
It's like
eavesdrop
a
on
window.
what's going
You
on.
really should
Yeah.
think about
Yeah.
it, man. Guys, you gotta cover this shit up, man. Not go through
Yeah,
that meeting.
and she heads down there because she hears like chanting. I forget what the hell they're saying.
they're saying like we will keep the secret. I
Yeah,
don't know,
something
it
like
wasn't
that.
even a good chant.
Fucking
It was
losers.
literally just like
want to be cold.
we will keep the secret. The secret will be
We
kept.
kept.
We
Yeah,
will keep
something
the
And
like
then
secret.
they drank the goop
Uh,
in honor
The
of
then the
goop.
guy was
the
so
goop
then
is
you,
good.
some kid who was the one Parker's not the one talking, right?
But it was
Oh, the
the
sheriff?
sheriff.
It was
Yeah,
the
it's the sheriff.
Sheriff's
Yeah.
like,
And
the-
he's all like, all
all the
right,
townspeople
everybody.
are there, and they're all like, "Oh yeah."
Too bad that kid died. He was
103.
103 years old. And then
Yeah.
everyone's like, well, no, not everyone there, but I
And
think
the-
the
Oh, but audience is supposed to be.
is supposed to be like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So then he's like, "Yeah, she's been extra hungry to this time, but
The
hopefully
He's
Or
like,
she should
we
be
don't know why
fine."
Whatever.
she's eating more.
Mhm. And then like
And then he's like, everyone, take your glass dish of goo.
Wade's like disgusted watching this.
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess
they're
and
all
kinda
like-
oh
they're all
shit.
like-
Why are they all eating it with their hands?
Well, some
why,
of them were going like that, like soup.
why
wise.
doesn't nobody have a spoon?
They
No time for
corrodes. It
spoons.
corrodes.
Like, I
doesn't
don't
work.
understand that.
That's
Cold stuff. 101. Hey, finger foods.
bad form. Bad form.
Especially because it's like gel-like. Like it's very
Jello.
like
It's
why?
like a
would
pudding almost. Like a
Yeah.
Nutella.
Why are you
Yeah.
eating it with your hands?
I don't know, but she's watching and she kind of gets like terrified.
like,
and,
"Ugh."
then
And then
Parker comes
comes up behind her.
The guy covers her mouth and like picks her up. Basically.
He's all like, "You're not supposed to
It's a-
see this."
Yeah.
Or
And
he's
then
like, "I wish you hadn't seen this,"
It
or
cuts
something
away
like that.
from her.
Why did you
And
see?
they could have killed her right there.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to
Yeah.
though. I mean, we
Yeah,
find
that's
out why.
true. He likes her.
But then it cuts to the professor, right?
And he's coming
at
out of the
the
bar
bar
all
with that dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
like the seminar.
What's his name? I think he might be
I don't
credited
know.
because they did say his name, so I
They
imagine
do
he got
give him a
credited.
name, yeah.
Fred.
Oh, Fred.
Yes,
oh
Fred.
yeah.
He's like, I like you, Fred. He's like,
Yeah.
I like you too, Max, or something like that.
Yeah,
They-
he says
they,
Max.
They say
Mhm.
their names.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's all like, you know what I told you how I lost my arm
It
or
was
my
a
flapper
lie.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
when
got
I
this
told you about
flapper.
my flapper.
He's like, that was a lie. He's like, I was
You
just.
didn't lose at the
he's-
American
he's like, you-
Canadian border incident or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
like
that?
the war,
The
yeah.
war,
Like that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, man. He's like, I was out there mowing my lawn. I reached down. Damn beast took it.
like, what beast?
He's like, you guys need to get out of here. He keeps telling him. He's like,
why?
I like you. You guys need to go.
Yeah. And then the sheriff rolls up, and then
Fred's like, I didn't
Fred's all like,
I didn't say
anything to you, Max. I didn't say nothing.
If
And
you
then,
ask
like,
him-
but the sheriff's like in perfect earshot.
Yeah.
He's like, Fred, keep going. Get out of here, Fred. Yeah.
He's all like, I didn't tell him. If he asks you anything, tell him I didn't tell you anything.
Yeah. So the
And then he
sheriff's-
tells the sheriff's all like, I need you to come with me to identify a body.
He's like, I don't know anybody here. He's like, oh, it's.
You think
He's
it's
like,
my
you know
girl
your
or your girl?
friends.
It's one of your. Yeah. He's like, I think it's the girl. He's all like, wait. So of course he hops in the car with him. They take him down to that same little cove area where
Yeah.
they threw Michael.
They take him
And you
down
can see the
ladder.
body, and
Yeah.
you're like, this is not fucking
You,
right
see-
at
you
all.
can see the
He should have
body.
said
It's
like
not
Quinn or something.
Why is
I mean,
Wade dressed like a mailman?
They have white hair.
And then when the professor still gets very close
Oh,
to
so
it.
he's like, oh,
though.
this is definitely
He
not
goes
her,
down the
Sheriff.
ladder. He
Yeah.
gets,
If
like,
this is
next
your
to-
type of
He's-
town joke.
Yeah. He's
very
like, this is
strange.
not even a woman.
Yeah.
And then he goes over. He's like,
He
oh yeah.
turns around, they see them pulling the rope up.
He's like, He's like, oh, if this is the way to scare the local, job well done.
And
I'm
then he starts
scared.
and he starts seeing movement.
Yeah.
underneath and it starts like chasing them. He's like, oh,
And then he grabs like a big old like stick.
He starts hitting the ground, but it tires him out after 4 hits.
I
He's like,
know.
and
he
he
also
basically
wasn't.
gets
Why
out.
would
He wasn't
He
very
also was
vigilant.
hitting
The parts
just
where
like-
there's not a bump. by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you're running away from a bump? Why are you?
Yeah, and then he just gets gets basically sunk in. And he's like holding onto the stick for
Yes.
dear life to get out.
Yeah.
and he fully sinks in. And you're like, oh.
You're like, oh,
You're
we
like,
got him.
that's it.
Need
The
him.
professor's gone.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to
Is it
Quinn and
yeah.
Laurie, and they're still chasing the
This
signal. They've been
fucking
chasing it
signal,
around the whole
Yeah,
day.
even they're like,
It's
Jesus.
like they chased it to one point, and then she's like, oh, it changed directions, and they
Okay.
do like a U-turn and start heading back another direction. And then they head.
They end up at the beach though.
She
And so she's like, oh, so she tries, they go to investigate. And then that's when Bud comes and he's
Yeah.
like, get the hell out of my, this is private property.
Oh, the beach.
yeah, and then Quinn knocks his ass out.
Yeah. Quinn beats him up.
Quinn's a very
Did
knocking
he
out people
try
in this
to,
one.
did he try to hit him first? Like, why did they start
Oh, is this the
fighting?
part where he high punched him, and you're like, well, man, why did he punch him like that? That's kinda
Yeah.
awkward. Yeah, that's the way. Like, yeah, he did try and punch you, yeah, but he aimed too high. And I'm like, what the
Okay,
fuck is
he
wrong
did
with
try
you?
to punch
an
him,
uppercut.
Yeah,
okay.
and then he decks him back in return. Yes,
yeah, and he
yes,
knocks him like he
And
bounces
all
off
of
of the
his
car
connects.
too.
Like,
yeah.
he's
All his
like-
punches fucking connect. Yeah.
Fucking whooped his ass.
He
So they
gets
leave him there, and they go down into like the cove area, and but somehow it's morning.
Oh,
The
well,
the
no,
sun's
he
come up.
said he was like, oh, hold on, let me read my little
We'll
notes
have
here.
to
Because he
wait
did,
here.
oh, they heard like drumming.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
And then he's
yeah.
like, okay, well, let's wait for daylight to go down there.
Mm.
Because they need light.
now it's
Yeah.
daylight.
And then it was daylight.
And
Two
then the sun
seconds
came
later.
up.
Wow.
He's
Good
like, hold
job.
on, the sun's coming right now.
Also, he's like, let's wait for day and then we'll go down there. And in my head, I'm like, how long is that?
Because it feels
Are
like
you
it would
guys-
just turn night.
Yeah,
too
like,
long
so are
ago.
you guys Like, are you guys just gonna sit
Sitting
in
in
your
the-
car
in the-
for,
all that
car.
for
driving,
8
right?
hours? Like,
Bud's
what's
just
going
laying
on?
there the whole time.
Bud's fucking out. Yeah.
Give him enough time to wake up.
I know.
Quinn's have to knock him out again.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
then
and then the daytime happens.
and then it cuts to Rembrandt, right? He's like,
No, it's still
still though.
No, it's still well. It cuts the daytime, and they go down to the cove, and they see the
The
where
blue?
the professor went
the
down.
sinkhole.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
the sinkhole went down. They see the stick there,
Oh yes.
and then
They're like, what could have made this
Denser
sinkhole?
yeah. So then it cuts back to Rembrandt. It's
into
like the
town,
morning,
yeah.
and then he sees the sheriff, and he's like walking in, talking with him. He's all like, "Hey,"
He's like, my friends
he's like,
are
"My
missing.
friends never came back last night." It's like Wade was supposed to meet with Parker for dinner. She never. Oh no, she went for a walk, and she never came back. And then the professor never came back from the pub. He's all like, maybe they got lucky.
Again, he's like
So
trying to
all-
wave it off. He's like, maybe they
Oh,
got drunk and
yeah.
they're trying to sleep it off at the same place. And then he's like, and then when he's like, oh, she was supposed to meet Parker, he's like, oh, it's Parker's good with the ladies. She's
always
probably
been
with
good
him.
with the
Yeah.
ladies. So he's basically saying maybe they both hooked up and they're with whoever they hooked up
Yeah.
with. He's like, look, he's like, if you're not gonna take this serious, maybe the state police will.
Yeah.
And then that kind of like
He's like, holy
like,
shit, I gotta
oh,
get
yeah,
this
yeah,
guy
he's
in.
like, come on,
He's like,
come on.
Yeah, come in.
he's like, all right, come on,
You
we'll
go
call-
in
we'll give Parker a
first.
call. So Rembrandt starts going in, and he fucking pistol whips him in the back
Back
of
of
the
head.
head.
He knocks him
Knocks him
out.
out.
Idiot.
He should like
Never let an officer go
He's
always
second.
make sure the
Yeah.
officer's in
After
front
you.
of you.
Yeah, you go first. Man.
But then we end up with Parker and Wade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has her.
Tied up or like
He
taped?
took her-
Or he's just tying her up.
He
I don't
dragging
know.
her into his house,
But where were they coming from?
The place.
wherever he grabbed her
took
from.
him
It
all
took
night
to
to
get
Yeah.
home.
Fuck
You
you,
know,
pal.
like,
That's
Or maybe he had
impressive.
her somewhere else and he was moving her. I don't know.
Oh.
But oh no, because she says you had me tied up all night.
Where?
Oh.
Why is he
A
there
bedroom
now?
or something? Maybe a bedroom. But he had her tied
She doesn't
up.
want to
'cause
talk
she
And
doesn't
now
have
about
it.
he's like, now you need a window seat.
So
Like,
you had your way with me last night.
Like,
Now
why
what do
did
you
he-
want?
Like, why did he? I don't know. It's just
Yeah, he
weird.
has her
Like,
tied
why
to,
did
like
he-
up to like a radiator like by the window, and
And then
he's-
Trudy comes in and
and then
tells her
Trudy comes in.
everything. She's
Yeah.
like, "There's a monster, and the monster secretes goo, and they eat the goo, and they stay young forever."
she says it used to be like the whole town used to be like a uranium mine,
Oh yeah.
and there
The
was
plant
like
exploded?
some
Or the
sort of
mine exploded?
explosion, and it
20
created
people died.
this. Yeah, no, 50
50?
people died.
Damn.
She
50.
said 50 people died, and then it created this
Mutant
mutant
monster.
monster creature thing that secretes the stuff that they eat that keeps
Yeah.
them young.
But they have to
And,
keep feeding.
they have-
the
yeah, they have to
people.
keep feeding the
She's
people.
like, "That's why I don't
She-
eat it because I don't."
she says she
like
went into
Well,
the
she
cave
saw the
one time,
the cocoons.
and she saw.
Well,
them,
she says that
the people.
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But,
To
uh,
Wade, she just is like, "That's why I don't eat it because they feed." Or she tells them like they
She's like-
feed like home. They just feed
Feed
like
people.
they just
Yeah.
feed people outsiders to it.
yeah, and you
Oh.
find out that's Parker's wife.
Yeah.
Later, in a little
No,
bit.
yeah, right
in a
there,
little
no,
bit. Well, because
Oh,
then
okay.
he comes in with the goo and he's trying to feed the goo to
Keep
To
her
Wade.
alive
Yeah, 'cause he
forever.
wants her to
and then
join.
he's like, you either, and then that's when she goes, he's trying to replace his wife, me, and then she wheels away.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And
all,
then it
"Come
goes,
on."
and then it cuts to a picture
Of
of
her.
them.
Of
She's
them
got that
two
like
together.
very like classic hat, like
Yeah.
you would have seen back then.
He's like, "Come on, Wade. You see, I take good care of Trudy. I'll take care of you too."
And then it cuts to Rembrandt. He's in jail,
yeah, he wakes up in jail.
and then Quinn gets in
Fucking,
there
he gets
with
there. He
He
fucking
had-
kicks the door
Yeah,
down.
he has Bud. They took him to.
So
there to
he's
town.
had him prisoner all night too.
Damn straight.
Yeah, he's been in there.
Damn
he's been in
straight,
jail.
man.
No, wait, no. Rembrandt wasn't in there all night. He was just there in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
I
got
know,
knocked
but
out.
they had Bud.
They had
That's
Bud
what
all
I'm saying.
night.
They
Oh,
had
yeah,
Bud
yeah,
all
they
night.
had Bud all
there?
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight.
Oh yeah, they had him too. He was tied up as well. They also had his way with him.
Everybody's like, so that's the
Yeah.
other thing too. So they had him tied up all night, but they still went to go investigate the sinkhole. Where was Bud then?
Maybe they tied him up and threw him in the
Yeah,
car.
Put him in the car. Yeah.
Everybody's got rope on.
Well,
them.
you also
Hey,
have
man,
to
they have
remember.
a jeep. You
So
gotta
have a
have rope
jeep.
in
Yeah,
there.
they have a jeep. Yeah.
And when every person who has a Jeep has a rope on them.
Yeah, of course. what are you talking
she does.
about?
Well, technically, that was Michael's car, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was her car.
Well, I don't know. Didn't Michael?
I
have
feel
a
like
car
if
as
you're
well?
traveling around, you're gonna need some rope. You know,
Yeah.
like 'cause
Maybe
you
they
might
took
you
it.
might need
I
to
don't know.
pull
Who
under the
knows?
I
car.
guess they
don't know.
are
Maybe Bud had.
scientists.
Maybe Bud had something in his
Rope,
car, and he was gonna
maybe.
tie them up or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Um,
But yeah, so then they still went to go investigate, and then they went back into
Well, they
jail.
heard him yelling. They hear Rembrandt's yelling when he's like yelling through. That's how
in the
they-
jail. What
Yeah,
makes them
somehow.
go into the jail?
because they hear him
Maybe
like
they
yelling
were
because
gonna go
that's the whole thing
confront-
is like before it's like it's him yelling and then they kick down the door.
yeah, but maybe they were gonna go see the sheriff anyways.
Oh,
Oh,
so they turn in Bud
maybe.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to I don't know.
Either way, they end up there. They were gonna go see
They
the
end
sheriff.
up
or
there
something.
with Bud as their prisoner,
And
and
then,
they
like,
keep pushing him around everywhere.
they like Quinn grabs like a shotgun to blast off the door, the lock on the
Quinn also
Yeah.
does that move where he's just holding the shotgun by one hand and
Yeah.
like
Does he
kinda
reload it
throws
one
them to,
hand?
like,
Yeah.
pocket,
Yeah. And then he fucking blasts open the door, and they throw Bud in there.
door. They chain. They like make him
They-
talk.
Yeah,
Well, barely. It's almost like they're gonna fucking kiss.
I don't
Him and Quinn
I
are like up in each other's
He's
faces,
like, what's
and he's
going
kind of like
on?
whispering into him. It's kind of weird.
he's all, tell me what you know, and I'll
They get
lay one
real
on you.
They get really
close.
romantic.
They do.
Like almost smooched.
Bud's all like, your eyes are so dreamy.
But like, yeah, he tells them what's gonna happen, or that like the sheriff's going to Parker because we do see the sheriff go to Parker.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, he
sheriff's
does
going
end
to
up-
Parker. Why
Yeah.
the heck
And
was
how
the
does
sheriff going to
Bud know
Parker?
this? Because I,
don't
guess they know that that's the sheriff knows that Parker has
Has
Wade,
Wade?
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
But yeah,
he's,
so he's like feeding.
he's trying to feed it to her still.
He's trying to
and that's
feed
when the
And then
sheriff.
he's all like, you want
and
to
that's
die?
and that's when he's all like, "I treat her very well.
Yeah.
I treat Trudy so
She
good
would
after
tell
her
you.
stroke."
And then he goes to like feed her the thing, and then she fucking hits him in the face.
Oh, he gets all over his face.
And then it
that's
gets all
right.
over his face, and then she smashes like was it a lamp or a vase over his
Is that what
head?
it is?
And then she's
Yeah.
like kind of escaped. So he must have not had her tied up that well,
Well, no.
either.
When she
'Cause
hits
she
him with the
smacks him
vase,
with the
she
vase.
gets the piece of glass and cuts the rope with it. And then
Does
gets loose.
she?
Yeah. She gets a piece of glass from the floor.
Maybe
and
that's
she
my
cuts it,
problem with the
then she
episode. I'm not
starts-
playing close
She starts
attention.
running out the door with her
And then
hands
the
up, and
fucking
the sheriff
sheriff
happens to
gets
get
her.
there
Oh,
right
that's
at
right,
the
he
same
fucking
moment.
picks her up.
And he grabs her and drags her back
So
into the
light.
house. And you see Bud getting up with the blue goo all over his face.
He's like,
still.
"What do you have on your face?"
And then
He's
they
on
start-
nothing.
He's all, don't even worry
And
about
so
it.
Yeah.
then this is when you find out that, like, I
have
guess
to
done
get
this
permission.
before.
Yeah,
he's
he's
trying
like-
to get permission, but no one will give it to him in the council.
yeah.
So, like,
so
they
they-
can
so, like,
deny
he's
me.
trying to like.
They end up
Force
like
feeder.
struggling for the gun.
They start
basically.
fighting. Yeah.
And then fucking
The gun goes
Parker
off and Parker gets shot in the chest.
Doesn't make sense. That gun was aimed up last time they were fucking struggling.
That's
for
like a
it.
common thing though, like in
It
like
should've
gun
gone
struggles
through
like
his
that.
fucking- it
Somebody
should've
always
gone
gets
through it,
shot in the
yeah.
chest.
It should have gone through
That's
like his
true.
neck, up his head, like up to, out of it. If it were a rated R film, that's how he would have fucking died.
Well, it's not a rated
I
R
know.
film.
That's a
It's not
disappointing
even a
part.
rated R show.
So
Man.
Parker falls to the floor, and then you see him turn into an old man.
He's
Oh
an old
yes.
man.
And I guess Wade's like.
She's like, "What the hell?"
But
And
then
then Quinn and Rembrandt come
fucking
in.
rush in, and they knock him out. They fucking hit him again.
Do
The
they
sheriff.
smack the sheriff
Really, they do smack him, and he kind of gets like out for a moment,
Maybe.
and then they.
Because he
And
has
then
the sh-
that's
they
when
have the
Trudy,
shotgun.
and then that's when Trudy tells them like sometimes the worm doesn't eat them right away. Sometimes they
She's
cocoon
like, "Your
him.
friends might still be
And
alive."
I saw the cocoons, and
And
I
that's why
can't, I can't
eat the goop anymore.
people. I don't know.
She
It
said
was
when she
weird.
closes her eyes, she
She
sees, their
sees the
faces,
people,
the
but she
who were
was so
trapped in
that
there.
means that she ate the
Them
goo
before.
before.
It's like when you see a
don't
cow
know.
actually die in front of you, and you're like, "Oh, I don't want to eat this. I don't want to eat cow."
I
Anymore,
gotta
you
eat
know?
it now. Don't let it go to
Yes.
waste.
Yeah. I think that's
Also,
what it
I've
is.
never, I haven't.
You've never
How
seen
did
it.
they?
I've never seen a cow
I-
die.
I've never seen a person cocooned.
Oh yeah. How do you know what it looks like?
No, how do they know this worm's a female?
Oh yeah.
We don't
They
know
just
that
assume-
it
they
is.
just they just call her.
Yeah, they
her.
call her she.
yeah, they just
She's
refer to her
hungry.
like that.
She's eating more. She's
Maybe
it's
that's
always
just like a
she.
thing. I don't know.
They're all
Maybe the
worms are
gender
always
of
females.
Because
Yeah.
can't they self-replicate?
Yeah,
Worms?
can self-produce.
Yeah, they can self-produce. They don't need a mate.
They're chill.
I mean, they're not the only. I know. I think worms do. They don't, of course, have intercourse the way like
I don't
like
know.
They do
animals
self-
do.
They can.
But I
out.
think, they like exchange goo or something,
I don't know.
or at least
I'm not gonna
earthworms.
pretend to know.
Yeah. No, it's like- but
Um,
then they go down on the shore. They're going to where
Yeah,
the
they're
cave
going
is.
to
They
the
just show them
shore.
where the cave is.
That's where the cave is down in the
Yeah.
cove.
and so they fucking like book it
She's
there.
like, I know where it lives.
Mhm.
So I've seen the bodies.
Trudy, I don't know. Trudy's
But then I guess they're around where the professor was again, right?
yeah,
and so,
they're like, I get that the mouth or like
But,
the opening of that cave
Oh,
again.
Is
Lori's,
Wade,
like,
Wade with
going-
them? Wade's not
Wade's
with them.
with them.
Is she?
just not in that frame.
I guess. I don't
Wade
remember
does
if I saw
end
her
up
there.
with them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
she
maybe
does, she is.
right. Okay,
she is, I'm
Wade
sorry.
ends up with them.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
grabs the dynamite.
But they end up
Yeah.
like the group and Lori, like they split up because like they're going to the rocks, but Lori's still trying to like follow the tracker of where the worm is because she's like going forward into the sand.
Yeah.
And so
closer
they
to
like
the
look
water.
back
yeah,
and then
yeah.
they like see the sand rise up.
like
and
they're
starting to come.
walking.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they've already gotten to the rocks.
They got supplies with them. They
Yeah.
got 2 cans of like
Gasoline.
And
gasoline
3
and then a
dynamite. Where'd they
backpack.
get all these fucking bombs?
Where
by
did
the
they
way?
get the dynamite from?
I don't know.
It's not easy to get dynamite back
Maybe
then.
who knows? They got it from somewhere, but
They got it
They
from the
got
general
3, though.
store.
it was already all set up with timers and everything.
They did. They just had everything.
And then they had the shotgun that they
And the
had,
flare.
and a flare gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lori gets dragged down by the
worm.
worm. She tries to outrun it, but is not able to.
Yeah. And then
And
they're like, we
then,
gotta go. We can get her out of the cocoon.
Yeah. So they
Yeah.
gotta make their way into the cave.
And then the
But
sheriff.
the
is
sheriff,
there.
like I was like, why
Pulls
didn't they
in.
tie up the sheriff?
Oh,
They
it's
should have
okay.
tied him up.
I think they just
But,
thought they
What
got
the
him.
heck did I write here?
I don't know. What'd you
I
write?
don't know. Oh, I think I put Beast Chase.
Oh,
Chase
Chase Lori.
Lori.
Yes,
Beast
yeah,
Chase
even
Lori.
put her name as Tori. Beast chasing Tori runs to rock. Okay.
Should have ran to
Should've
rock.
ran around. Yeah.
Oh, but grabbed. I put runs to rock, but
Yeah,
grabs.
Yeah.
doesn't even run
Okay,
the
okay,
rock.
okay. I'm all like, where am I in my
Yeah.
notes? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the sheriff pulls up, and then they're like, "We gotta fucking book it over there, real quick." To the
Yeah,
to the
'cause he
cave.
starts like, and then he starts like shooting at him. So then they
Rembrandt
start
and the
shooting
sheriff.
back.
Yeah. So they're both taking
They're
cover.
shooting in a ridiculous amount of ammo.
So much.
ammo.
Like
You're
this
like,
is
Classic
fucking
90s unlimited
this
ammo.
is like a shotgun, and he just keeps shooting and shooting, never
Great
reloads,
spread, though.
keeps
Like,
shooting.
he almost hits them like every
Yeah.
time.
And
They're
then
both
they're all
going
like,
back
all
and
right, we
forth.
got to get in there.
They've
so
also left a gas can. They dropped a gas can
Oh,
that was
they
dropped a
perfectly
gas
placed,
can.
by the way.
And
They're just waiting for the fucking use.
so Rembrandt lays down some cover fire so they can.
No,
But he stops. No, he doesn't. Yeah,
he
shoots,
stops.
and then he stops, and they start booking it, and then you can hear the sheriff shooting at them.
And
Oh yeah,
shooting
he
at
does
them
start shooting at
again.
Quinn. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As they're running.
But they
over
make it
there,
out.
The
they make
point
it.
is, as the person's running in, he should have been
He should have
shooting
been yelling,
at
suppressing fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they go in and shoot. Wade grabs the dynamite and they run in
Yeah.
as the Rembrandt and the sheriff are still shooting.
Yeah,
and then
so-
they end up. They're like walking in this
So
cave
see
and they
the
find these
cocoons,
balls.
Yeah,
which are
it's
eggs.
the eggs.
Yeah,
of,
So it is
the
mother.
Quinn's
creature.
like their head. So I mean, they were right.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
it
I
could
guess.
be. It's like that Futurama episode.
Yeah. But so they're like, oh, she's having babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
then
like it's spawning.
oh,
That's what he
okay,
says,
okay,
yeah.
that's what they said. Okay, they said something.
They're all like, that's why it's been eating so much
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the
Um,
babies.
for the
But
babies. yeah.
thankfully, she got full
eating for
before
2,000.
she ate the professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before she grabbed the professor,
Michael
she's like,
got
"Oh,
the
I'm gonna
job.
just keep this as a little snack
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
later."
So then, like they get him out, but then for him, time hasn't changed or hasn't moved for because they've been in
yeah.
a frozen,
Oh, so here's my
Suspended
thing.
animation.
suspended animation.
So
yeah.
they find, they see the cocoon, which by the way, don't look that bad. I don't
Yeah.
know why, like Trudy is so
because she knows they're
traumatized by
still
this.
alive.
They
Yeah.
don't look that bad, but Quinn goes, Max, and I'm like, when the heck has he ever called the professor Max?
Calls him Maximilian
Maximilian Arturo.
Has-
he usually
has
just
he-
calls him the professor.
He calls him the professor.
and probably Arturo. I think he said Arturo.
Maybe
before.
Arturo, but he goes Max, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what is it with them calling him Max
They should
now?
be calling him Max. In all honesty.
Yeah, and so then I was like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
and
Just
so
call
then
him
I
professor.
was like, that sounds so weird that he would be like, and then when he goes up to him and he rips him up, or not
But then
rips
he
him
goes. Then,
up, when he
rips his clothes off.
when he rips the cocoon, he's all
Professor,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck is, where'd
He's
Max
all like,
come from?
How did you get
guys
here
get
so
so
fast?
quick. Yeah. So then
Like,
you
what are you
realize, oh,
talking
they
about?
like time is frozen. for
Took
them,
you last
basically.
night. He's like, "Oh."
He's like,
Yeah.
been
And
here
And
the whole
then
day.
they take the one off of Lori. She's all like,
She's perfectly fine.
Where
Her
are
hair
we?
looks beautiful.
She's like, I've been here for 3 days. They're all like, what? I don't even understand this anymore.
Yeah.
um,
But then they're looking for Michael? Is that his name? Yeah, the
yeah,
guy.
they're
the
trying to find
partner?
Michael, but as that's going on,
Oh,
it's
it cuts back to
it's cut
Rembrandt
back
and the
He's
sheriff.
still having the
They
gunfight out
keep
there.
fucking blasting each other.
Yeah, they just keep shooting,
So-
and then he
each other.
shoots that canister.
No, Rembrandt.
No,
he runs out of shotgun
ammo.
ammo,
Oh yeah.
and then
He's like, one more. One more.
he's like, "Yeah, come on, ah, damn, he got no more." And then the sheriff starts moving in because he realizes that he's out of ammo, so he starts running, and he
Rembrandt
reaches
looks at
into the bag,
It's
and there's a flare gun.
for whatever reason.
And then, of course,
That's when he
he
shoots it.
shoots
The
at
canister.
the canister right in front of the sheriff, and the sheriff like flies back. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's funny, he doesn't
"Ugh."
even do a huge flyback, but
Nah.
Would
the
a
way.
flare gun do that?
if the spark hits the where I guess
I
where
don't
the
know. I guess
pull
I have to
through.
puncture
There's only
through,
one way to
right? The
find
canister?
out.
We gotta test this Mythbusters. Can a
Um,
flare gun puncture?
yeah.
But whatever. It causes an explosion,
And then Rembrandt's like, oh, he
Rembrandt.
catches up with the game.
Yeah, he runs into the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, but he runs into the cave,
Mhm.
and then they all meet up, and then they're setting up the bombs, and he's putting gasoline all over the eggs and everything.
What?
But before that happens,
though,
they
also-
find Michael's
Oh yes, they found his
Oh,
watch.
his watch.
So
yeah.
the,
They're like, oh,
So
he didn't
she's
make
like,
it.
"Now
the
I
creature
know he's
did eat
dead."
him.
Yeah.
So like, and Quinn's all like, oh, I'm
And then they
sorry.
start
Why are
Take
they
the watch.
killing this creature?
Because it's eating people in the town.
Because the town people are going to keep on feeding
Feeding
it. That's
it.
the thing.
Mm,
So they can't
wanna
just
have
ruin
to
it for
stop the
town, I
source.
guess. I just
For
feel
the
bad
greater
for the
good.
creature. I just feel bad for the creature.
It's a mutant creature.
Like, you're all, it's mutant. We can get rid
It's
of
all right.
it.
It's radioactive. It's got to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So as they finish setting up and they find that watch and everything, and then the sheriff comes in.
Well, they all run. They've all booked it to the other.
Oh
end.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
because
there's
it's
another
just-
exit of the cave.
It's just Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah.
So the sheriff like gets in there and they just like start fighting, and as they're fighting, the sheriff shot a shot off in there and it kind of bounces off, and
that's
I
right, yeah.
think the
I guess
worm
that's where
hears
he
it
Here's
like,
it.
worm
and it
gets
starts coming,
intrigued.
and it fucking attacks the sheriff
He
and
eats
just
them.
eats
It's
them.
horrible.
This
It
is
turns
the
into
first
a
time we
CGI
see. This is the
person.
first time we see the worm's face.
It kind of looks like
right?
Yeah.
an eel, actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does like one of those eels, and it comes out and then just starts eating him, and he's like, ah!
He turns into an
And then
animation.
He also
turns
turns
into
into
a-
oh,
He ate him so hard he turned CG.
CG. Ooh, bad, bro.
But that's the other thing too. Is I
Again,
guess it decides
we're
to
two and oh-
eat
two-
him
two.
instead of cocooning him.
Yeah, I think she probably felt him as a threat,
And she's like,
Maybe.
he's
oh,
got it,
'cause
gal.
of the baby.
'Cause of
She's
the
like,
babies.
you're too near my
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
and then
It's
that
fucking
and
demonic.
that Quinn's
Distract.
able to
He books
Burn out.
it,
get out of
and
there.
then he gets
and
fucking
then-
launched by the explosion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like 3
The
after
cave
shots of the
exploded.
bomb.
right as it explodes
Yeah.
and he fucking flies. You think he did that stunt or
Fuck
was
no.
It's like, I'll have
stunt
it.
double,
Yeah.
stunt double. Stunt
Yeah, so he
double.
flies into like towards the water area, and then
It's like nighttime now. By the
yeah,
way,
it's nighttime.
Yeah.
he woke up and it was night.
Yeah, because it was like it had just become day.
Well, I
and
guess
now
it's because they
nighttime
have to
already.
wait till it's time for them to go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then, what do you think? But they were still in the same
They were
spot,
there by the
no?
beach.
Why else?
still.
Just take
They're
it
all
to
like,
do.
I guess, just like
It's a nice
sitting
day.
for a minute.
Yeah,
We
so
did it,
Cameron's about to
guys.
come, and then Quinn's like, "Oh, I'm sorry about you."
Oh, and then she's comes. So the girl's gone, and then she just comes into frame.
If
out
they
of
give him the
nowhere.
watch, she's like,
Where,
"You-
where the fuck did she
Michael
go?
would
Where
want
was
you.
she?
You don't want to know.
And
Who
then
knows?
she was like, "Oh, that was real hard," or something like
Or
that.
so- I
Maybe
forget.
she was calling.
Michael would
back
want you
since
to have
Michael's
this.
family?
To have this watch.
Maybe.
No, but then Quinn's like, he's like, yeah, it is hard. So are you gonna come with us? And I'm like, why is she going with you?
She's all like, "No, I like exploring, but I like exploring my world."
Yeah,
So
like-
I'll stay here.
I thought the only time they ever really take people is when it's
If
like
there-
you
life in
have to-
like your life is in danger.
This girl has no life endangering. Like she's fine. She has
Look,
a
Quinn
has a
likes to bring
full-time
along
job.
strays. He's like,
Yeah.
"I like her.
Any
She's
women,
another
they're
woman."
coming with me.
So she's got a full-time job.
He's
Yeah.
never inviting the guys to come. Just the women.
Exactly. She's like, so are you coming with us or what's going on?
They're like,
I'm tired
"No."
of looking at Wade. I was like, I need new fresh meat.
And so but yeah, and then I don't understand why he.
But then he gets Michael's watch.
Yeah, she's all. I
like,
think
he was
Michael
an
would have
explorer.
wanted
He
you
would
to
have
wear
wanted you to wear
this.
this. Up
Why
there,
is she-
Michael's like, "What the fuck?"
I'm
My
just like,
watch.
Michael doesn't know him.
Yeah. No, he'd want you to have it.
Why are you just giving this person? No,
She's
so
all
why
like,
wouldn't
seem
you?
like a good guy?
Why wouldn't you give that watch to somebody
his
in his
family.
family?
Yeah.
Doesn't got any no next to kin.
I was all like, Quinn's gonna pawn that shit on the next
Yeah,
one. We need
sure.
money. We're gonna pawn this thing.
Then
This
yeah,
is weird.
they go through the portal
Oh, yeah, they
and
do
it
the timer.
ends title and then
Yeah.
credits.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, that was it.
It's a weird episode. We only saw one world in this one too.
Mhm. Yeah.
So the next episode is
Two-parter.
the two-parter episode. It's the
Ooh.
first part, Exodus Part 1, and this is where
We get
it's gonna get quite a shakeup. So
fuck.
Shakeup's gonna happen.
so yeah, so we'll see that this one this one's a 7.4. The next one
Are we
is.
doing? Is
Oh.
the podcast for that going to be? We're doing. The
We're
whole
still doing it in
episode?
2 parts. No.
Oh,
We're doing it in
okay.
2 parts because
Okay.
it's a whole episode to itself.
Alright.
Because each episode's 46 minutes.
Oh
so.
shit. Okay.
So yeah, so we'll do it in 2 parts the way it
is.
airs.
2 weeks apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
So that'll be the next one, and that one's got a 7.4, and then the one Exodus Part 2's got a 7.1. So yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. So the next episode will
That'll be the 25th.
Oh, you just checked it right now? The 25th?
2 weeks. From now. Mhm.
Oh yeah, because it'd be
yeah.
14 days from now, 25th. Yeah.
Yeah. What's on the 25th? Oh, we're watching Hard Boiled.
Oh shit.
Are we gonna be able to make it for the
Well, what time
podcast?
is the movie?
It's at
It's
7.
at 7.
So
Wait,
we
that's
might
a
have to-
Sunday?
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
it's a
do
Sunday.
Monday.
Do we want to do that earlier in the day then? Like, is there an earlier showing?
Maybe I'll have to check.
I was like,
I'll check the time thing. Maybe we can do it earlier. But yeah, so it's a tentative.
Either
Possibly
that
the
day or
25th,
the
either
next
that
day,
or
or
we
the
could do it on
26th.
Saturday.
Oh yeah.
If we wanna do it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Does this mark like the halfway point of the season?
Of the season?
Or where
Is it
is it?
25 or
episode
24 episodes? We're on-
16. We just
We're on-
finished 15.
Oh
so
no, then we've passed the halfway point for a bit.
25 episodes of the season.
Are we gonna be done with this season by the end of the year?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Think so?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
should be. And then we
Yeah.
should be starting season 4.
Yeah.
I don't know
that's
how far we're
crazy.
gonna get in. I'll have to check, kind of figure it out. But yeah. All right,
Alright.
everybody. Thank you everybody for joining us. I know we did the show a little early today. I forgot to change update the thing on the Instagram and also on YouTube. But I think everybody who watches, if they do watch it, they get a notification when we go live anyway. So,
No.
but yeah, we decided to do it early today because we got stuff to do later. But all right, everybody, thanks for joining us, and until next time, we'll see everybody in the next world. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Sliding Through Dimensions for updates and extra content. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on new episodes dropping every other week. Until next time, see you in another dimension.